But
Now
yeah,
it's connecting.
try your hardest.
Yeah, okay, live stream, got it. Because with technology, if you get it the first time, it's like, woohoo, got it. Okay, so I think we are live streaming because with technology, if you get it first. Okay, I just need to close that. So I think we are live streaming because with technology, if you get it first. Okay, so okay, let's see. On our Facebook page, let me see if we're there. Could you see it on the Facebook group by any chance?
Look now, I'm quickly just.
I see us.
Oh, you do. You're there.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to share this out. Do you see it?
Oh, right.
No, not yet.
Not yet. No. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll look here after.
Okay, I'm sharing my regular group. I mean, regular page too.
Dun, 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 dun.
Shares.
Okay, yeah, I can see it now.
We're just setting up, and we're almost done with setting up, and then we will start.
Okay, with my tea.
Did you get a chance to share and set up?
Yeah, I've shared to some of my groups, and now trying to share it to myself. It's just loading up.
Okay. Awesome.
Hey. Wham bam, all done. Okay, now I've shared. Let the story be told.
Yes. So hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. My name is Lily Lee, and we have a special guest here today, Sharam.
Many greetings, everyone.
Yes, I'm so glad that he reached out to me. And I thought it would be such a great idea, since I just shortly started the Facebook group, the power of light language and light codes, that it will be amazing if it would be so interesting for some of us. Maybe we're curious to see how others have started the light language journey and how we're currently using it and how it has affected our lives. So I thought it will be amazing that Sharam can share with all of us, his experience. And yeah, please let us, you have the floor now.
Okay, so the beginning, it all happened from the beginning. So it happened around about 3 years ago. when I moved to Crete. So I made a decision to move to Crete and to finish up a house what was derelict and well, it's been in the family and needed to renovate it. So I moved over here, and the people are so friendly in this village in Kavusi. So I'm on the island Crete, and for me, it was the first time. I've never moved outside of England. So I moved to Crete, and then it just transformed my mindset completely. It's a very magical land, but the people are magical too. They bring so much goodness, and it was the first time I actually witnessed and felt good people who care. So I first come here when I was doing some work for a local friend. I was getting vegetable bags that delivered and put on the door, and you know all these little things. What I was like, what is this? I've never been felt so kind as forever, you know. So it was a kind of for me. It was I was very honoured just to be here, just to be here at this moment of time to grow and to create, not just for me but for my mother and family. So I was here for around about, I reckon about 2, 3. So about the third year, no, the second year. That's when I got activated. So there's an ancient olive tree in the village. I'm in a village called Kavusi, and it has a ancient olive tree was around about 3,200 years old. It's very sacred. It has magical power around it, just down myself being around it. So I went there. I went there with my notepad, and then I just jot down anything will come in my mind. So this is you got to remember, this is the first time anything like this is ever happened to me. It was a kind of complete awakening, really, for real. So what actually happened was I walked towards the olive tree, and then the olive tree somehow put some voice in my head and said, Shah, you need to walk around the tree 13 times. And 13 is my number. It's really strange because 13's been in my receipts. 13's been, even today's the 13th, you know? So I was like, even amazed by that. I was like, wow. So 13 has always led me to a right path in the right direction. And yeah, so I walked round the tree. Every time I walked around the tree, I had to say a positive word. And from that positive word, I had to say positive phrases. So I'd walk around the tree and say, love. I love earth. I love my mum. I love my father. I love the insects, the creatures. I love everything, you know. So I just started to categorize all different phrases. So then the next word would be humble. So I'm humble for the pain my ancestors gone through, you know. So I went around it 13 times and carried on the circle, what it said. And then I sat down and meditated, only for a short period of time. And then I started to jot down loads of words and sentences. And end of the day, it was channeling. It was the first time I actually channeled. And I was like, wow, okay. So from where the olive tree is, around about 15 to 20-minute walk up the mountains, there's an ancient Minoan settlement. And it was once, you know, at the heyday of its time. And the view from it is phenomenal. It really is. You can see the whole sea. You can see the other harbors at far. And I sat down and done a small meditation as well. And then I went to give an offering. So I lit an incense and I left something there from nature to say thank you for allowing me to be on this island and allowing me to create a new story for not just me, for many others, for them and for people in the future as well. So then that's when I went down. I walked down from home to my home. And then the other voice come in my head and I was like, what's going on? I'm hearing these voices, you know? I was like, am I going mad? And because there's nothing like this has ever happened. And so I remember sitting down and then the voice goes, you need to record yourself and put the video on you while you're meditating. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. So got all comfortable, lit incense stick, and then I started to meditate. And then I put the camera and I meditated. And then I come out the meditation. Then that's when the voice said, pick up your phone and record what is going to come out. And I was
Mm.
like, what? Okay. So then I picked up the phone, and then it just come out. It just, the light language just flew out for about, I don't
Wow.
know, maybe 4 to 5 minutes.
Wow.
And then when I recorded it, and then I recorded it, then I was listening to it over and over, and it felt so homely. And I was like, what's going on? What is this? Am I going insane? Because I've never heard of light language, ever. I've never heard of anything like it. I thought maybe I'm speaking African, or maybe I'm speaking, I don't know, any other country. But then that's when I broadcasted it on YouTube, but not YouTube, on Facebook. And I wanted to know, I was asking people for the information. I was like, can people please help me and see what this voice, this unknown voice is? Because I'm starting to trip out. I'm starting to get all worried. I think I'm going to go balmy. I'm in the middle of a different island. So I was thinking stress was getting to me, and I was, not in a good place. But it was completely opposite. It was a complete opposite. And now that's when I thought to myself, okay, then people started saying, oh, it's old Sumerian. No, it's Babylonian. No, it's Anunnakis, And then someone said, oh, it's light language. I was like, what's light language? And then, then I started to join a couple of pages. They started to share the videos, and I started to really resonate with a lot of people. And then it got to the point where I was like, okay. And then now I realized that the light language comes out when it's needed to come out. It doesn't always come out, so it's ready when it's ready. So I can never be forced to do light language, because it will not come out the sincere self. So when the calling is, then that's when the recording, or I need to do a music song, or someone needs healing. I have to really ground myself before I actually go and do the healing, because I want it to be the purest version and the purest light that can be, to actually help. And whatever needs to be banished, I will help banish it. So and then it just brought me into synchronicity, and then meeting the people I'm supposed to meet to send me on another journey to meet another group of people who have got a great mission, and they like my charisma, and they want me to be a part of it, and it was like a kind of a dream come true in a way, because when I was young, I always wanted to have a good group of friends, because our family's small. Well, I didn't really, interact. We didn't have many family members. But when I got here, and to all the scenarios were actually started to happen, it just the family was here. And I was like, wow, oh my God, everyone likes me for being me. I don't need to pretend and say, oh yeah, I've got this, I've got that. Yeah. And it was none of that. It was like Shah. And they all just like the light. The light what I give out is just being real. Oh, look at that. See the light. Ching ching.
Yes, that's so pretty. The universe is working.
Nice. That's good.
Here's you. Yes, yes. Wow,
Yeah. So,
that is such an amazing experience. But before this, were you spiritual? Were you practicing any spirituality in any way?
I can't say I was really.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't at all. Okay. I've always been a positive and a funny person. I've always wanted to bring the best out of people. I think that's just my natural talent, and that's what I do. That is my currency, and that's what I think. That's my duty, and I need to do. So this is why we started up the website, and we're going to start doing podcasts and stuff, because it's coming of time. Like yourself, there's a great calling out for all these great healers and for these great stories what need to be told, because people think they are a bit, doolally. So you don't want them to go away and thinking that. You want to embrace their abilities and their creativity and bring it out into their reality. So this is why I think we are like beacons for these people. These people will be able to tap in. We can help them tap into, and as well share the knowledge for us all to create, this cycle of light and love. We're all feeling it, and we all knowing, and we're not silly anymore. We know what energy is, and we know when energy is absorbing our energy, and we need to change something. So I think
Yes.
it's a kind of, it's a brilliant era we're at this particular time.
And this is also interesting because for people that haven't experienced it yet, light language yet, or maybe just started to, at least it gives them some idea with regards to how other people, how they're not alone, like other people are or have
Yeah,
experienced it
definitely.
similar, like experienced in similar ways as well. I just want to say a quick hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome to our live. My name is Lily Lee, and this is our special guest, Sharam.
Sharam
Yes,
Mabubnik.
yes.
Okay.
And he has so kindly wanted to agree to come on live with us and share his first light language experience. And also maybe you can tell us a bit about how it has changed your life as a result of speaking light language.
Okay, so how is it changed? It's transformed myself in a dramatic way, you know. It's resonated for myself and my core, and it's helped me to become my true version of myself, you know. I am becoming one of the purest versions of this vessel that's ever been. So this is why I'm thankful for my ancestors of all their punishment they had to go through to create me. You know, they've created me for this moment of time to share to people and to literally and to everyone else out there. You know, you're here at this particular time because your ancestors overcome, you know, and now you're the magical light. And I believe that this is what it's all about. Now it's created for me a beautiful vortex of possibilities. You know, the light is shining in such a beautiful way. It can't be stopped. They can't hold us down anymore, you know, because we've got that within a beacon what is just resonating such a frequency that they know we're doing it. They can't do nothing about it because, you know, we're protected in so many vast ways. Yeah, so it's a kind of, yeah, we've got our angels, yeah, we've got our guides, yeah, we've got the Galactic Federation, yeah, and you know, we've got so many energy forces now what are helping us to become the best version of ourselves. And that's important for everyone, you know. Everyone's worthy, everyone can do it, and everyone will eventually. It's just about timing, you know. Some are not trained, some will be trained, some will just have an epiphany moment, some will meet someone else who's ready to transform their life just by saying one conversation. So it's a kind of, now we can foresee these kind of messages will come our way.
Yes, yeah.
So for
And
me, it's, oh, sorry, go on.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, it's a kind of, that's what it's done to me. It's created just pure beauty around me. And whatever comes my way, if they try and like negativity frequency tries it gets banished. You know, you've got your holy aura on. You can't infiltrate you. You know, you're protected. You've got new techniques to start and to help. So for me, it's created. I could never do this. I remember back in the day, this camera, mic, speaking to another person, talking about my life. That was like my worst ever fear. I did not want people to know my business. And I was like, you know, that's serious. And I was like, no, I've got to be quiet. Be careful, Shah. I don't speak too much. Now I can't stop speaking, you know, and this is like, whoa, what's happening? So yeah, it's made me into a kind of a super Shah. Yeah, so I feel good.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. So I think it is like what you said, it actually bringing out your true essence, bringing out whoever it is you are that has always been inside
Yeah,
of you out,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
shining your light. Yeah, that is amazing.
It
And
is.
how do you use it right now? How do you use light language?
It
Do
all
you use it on a
depends.
daily basis or
No, I don't
practice
usually.
it as a healing?
No, yeah, I practice it as a healing because, you know, as the website we're starting up now, you know, www.spirits healing emerge. No, what is it? Healingspirits.emerge.com. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I'll
Uh,
include it. It's on the
oh, you've put it on. Okay, sweet.
post. Yes, yes, because I think
Okay,
it's in our original post. And yeah,
okay.
if you
Oh,
can
yeah,
include
yeah.
it down below later on as well in the comments so people can reach you. Yes, so
No, no, amazing. So yeah, so how I do it is down to, it's usually I calling upon my ancestors. this is my version and what happens to me. It's a calling of ancestors for the time what needs the healing. So it'll only come through when it's at the right time. So I cannot, excuse the dog, sorry. I cannot just say it every day, because it drains. It does, it does take a lot of energy out, because it's a kind of, it's a high frequency. We're calling in high frequencies. So for me, it's kind of, I use it on when we're doing healing sessions. And then if we have a customer, this is the way I do it. And as well, if I feel like, well, if they feel like it channels through me, then it's a message for the collective. So for me, it's a kind of, I do not waste words. These words are holy. They're very important, and they're embedded in our DNA as well. So this is why it's very important not to broadcast frequency or energy if you're not really feeling it, because there can be emotions will come in the way and feel like you need to say this, you need to say that. Oh, I'm going to throw out this light language and it'll just help it. Yeah, it will sometimes, but other times it'll just drain you a little bit because you're not using it for the right frequency or for the right reason. I'm not saying that there's bad reasons or good reasons. I'm just saying that it's timing for me. Other people have their own different ways of healing, and their ancestors talk to them in different ways. But for my ancestors, it's a kind of, Shah, be very wise of when you're ready to speak, because when it comes out, it is meaningful. It's not just, something like, will I win the lottery? These kind of, no, it's not about that. It's, it's deeper, and it's a kind of, will you create what you wish to create? So then when I ask these questions, they channel through me. And then for the person who needs the healing, or the collective who needs the healing, it will take its toll, and it will start to rotate.
Yeah, it's very interesting that you mentioned that if you're not at the right frequency, it's hard to channel the light language and the codes properly. Because a really good example for me, it just happened the other day where I wasn't feeling well. So I thought, hey, why don't I just channel in some codes for myself to try to heal me? And it was actually hard. It was hard for me to bring in the right codes because I wasn't well to begin with. And I tried, I'm like, okay, no, this is not working. I can't do that right now. Yeah. So that is very true. Very true. And so let's see if, would you, so right now, actually, could you say a little bit more about the healing practice that you have? So that's how you're using light language now, you mentioned?
Yeah, it's for the healing purpose. That's what it's naturally there for. This is why it's been hidden for so long. It's naturally just a healing. So the people who actually are doing light language is probably a telltale sign that you are a healer, and you just don't know it yet. So you just need to just listen and feel the frequency, and then suddenly you'll meet the people who you need to meet, because that's your divine purpose, that's your divine mission. This is why you're here. So for me, it's a kind of, so it's always a meditating. So you ground, I like to ground the people and make sure that there's nothing around them what's going to be infiltrating them or in the area. So that's what I usually do. So I like to ground. Then we have a drum. We have a shamanic drum. So we like to drum and try and bring back that ancient vibration. So it makes you feel extra comfortable. And then, it's all about the what the person needs. Everyone needs something else, or is trying to build on something else. So for me, it's a kind of, that's the version for me. I will go into a deep trance, and then we'll channel light language, and as well we would do quantum shamanic healing as well. So there's been many people who we've helped and we've healed, and it's amazing. It really is amazing seeing them glow and seeing them becoming a beautiful version of themselves. And all you've done is just help them become them, and you're bringing in the divine light. And this is what is so special, is we all bring the divine light in so many ways. But for me, I bring in divine light from the sky, and I ask the sky and the light to bond with me at this time, so we can help this animal, this insect, this human, this star child, you know, anything what I believe is coming from Mother Nature, because it's very important for us to, you know, tap into nature. We can't be a healer all the time and then not go and relax for yourself so you can recharge. You know, people need to recharge, because some people do drain themselves out.
Yes, yeah. Because part of the reason why I started this group, Facebook group, there are actually three main purposes. And so one is for all of us to share our light language and light codes with each other, because we always have codes for each other. We always do. That's just the way it works. Not everybody, not one person will hold all the information. We all hold
keys,
some, so we can share it with each other. And the second major reason is to awaken the people that are new to this, or the spiritual journey, so to speak, to help them awaken. And everything is through light language and light codes. And the third major purpose is actually to connect the healer with the healee. Because there are people that you are meant to help, and there are people that's meant to help you, heal you. Yeah. So if I would love to create a space where the healers can find their healee. So in this case, please do share your information on how people can connect with you. In this, there's a little post that I put up in under features. It says healing, light healers, events, and services. So if you can put your website or how people can connect with you, that'll be amazing.
That's fantastic.
And,
thank you so much.
Yeah, and also any kind of light language, light coding creations you have. I would love to have you share it with us in this group as well. And maybe, let me see, right now it's almost 12:30. So would you, I'm thinking of maybe we can close off this space by doing a collective healing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Amazing. This is what we're here for.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, so everyone, if you are ready, we are going to do a collective healing for here in this space. And maybe Sharam, you can start and I will join in after you're finished.
Okay, everybody, just breathe and understand the frequency that you are. We've all been here and we're all ready to share. Now, this is a time for us to create the best version of ourselves, as we are seeing people from all over the globe connecting, sharing, and creating. So let's share and be who you truly are. Say moe dia gandai sindai ya wo yande andana ya gidi su indo apai ongo. Tata yamana isu indi awan dia ganda isu di ambai andande ya wo. Himana ya ugudu. Ibai di sinana gandai wo simbai do inde andai gandai go sinaya do budia. Sinana ugudu. Yabana isiena ibupunto yung kungu. Yamandi si kuindi sa wamba ente antoingo. Encima mai kunti sinantande canta. Yamba ikon ya tuisi en bomba yung kondon de anti si awubo. Te amama ya papa ikuto. Si antamba yung kunti en bayampu. Santa yatana. Si umumbi asi tu kunti simpai kuti sinai ukundai sombai tai tu isinti anana ikutai ya panda ya ugu si amana kutu Patainku isiti sindo papaiku yamani yukutu yapu sambai kantai yuku te umboe songundo itai sun yamana yuku paiku paigundi siya bandaya wimboboe siente yanguntai sinta pianti si mundo y sondongo e po yabai kutu yongi sai yambai ko naiti wo papa yamani si wo po ti sindai wat nai ko yamani tu ko boe si yamana is wo po enda bobaka na yapata iku wan yamana wo si yamban de bamoko yamboe sintika bo sintue yabwa ti antai wo paendi si a wampayan ko tuyendo yantai asa yo yantai ko si yo amanaya wa boyandia si amanaya ko yo po yeti yantai santa ya ungo si ambo ta paendo ko yama yana si yama ya si. Be brave in everyone's decision, as we are great soldiers of light, magicians and wizards in many ways, of creating the trueness of our abilities and for our future people. For we are great messages to give out to everyone and to make sure they are not alone. For this great cycle of army of light is penetrating the evilness what is trying to overthrow this beautiful version, but no longer will they be able to conquer and destroy. Now this is the light what will always be blessed. Imagine that love, imagine that light as it's all been inside you for so long. For now, you will create a beautiful story for not just for you, for of many, many people behind and in front of you. So we must be wise of the words we speak. Good deeds, good words, good thoughts. It's the motto we should keep with us. These three elements of greatness of words will create a beautiful story for you as you deserve. For all that punishment has been banished. You are here for the reason. You have overcome the darkness. Now you are shining light. So let's shine all together and bring what is right. Be you, so the world can show you. Okay.
That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you
I'll
all.
see what comes through from my end.
Se aduin de ambai gudu yesinama. Ya mama yuku isinda yuku guana yuku. Bai tuin de ya indi yuku boyesina. Yantana yuku disintan pompa ya babanda. Yenda yuku indi siando waigumbo isinda yambuba. Isa mama kudu ba. Ya madu isindia kudu. Dia mama kudu isiba nama. Waipi kudi na itu. Ya madesana. Ya bayan duyin kubo ba ya ta ikudu yung babagata ya dudu. Siya mayukuti sindi titi wabagani su bayoku. Dia mama ikuti sinagara. Ikan yukuntu po. Pesina yoku. Biakana ikuti sinaga.
I want to respond to you in the same dialect. I've
That's
never
what I
spoken
mean.
before. Let me try it. I so want to, but I've never. Okay. Okay, can you continue? Because I want to, but yeah, if you can.
Okay, yeah, of course.
If you can.
Okay. Bui sinana, ya bui di gonga isu. Dain dui gambai sondai guinda yawu. Baba yanadi senai wanda ya gonda yesu puno. Yandi and the mind na you go to this and that. Siamu simba santa yukata wisi ando. Ya itu yamana yasama yukudi sitata yukuba. Yamanta yu yandi ya wana. Ipa sa yaung di antai kanta ya wupai sambamba ya po. Popo esindi anga. Ya mayata ya putin di ya wupa. Yanti siya pampa yang kontoy siya yuku. Hindi ko.
Darabare de da bare toto. Yare hira bare hera bara de ra todo ba. Yare hera gare ge bara de da todo da. Darehera deridura barakeda darehedo. Darehira darehero do da barehera darehiro. Yarabanga darehura darehira darehera. Daredira barahare diriroro barade.
Did
That
that
was
feel?
fun.
Did that feel good?
That was fun. Because I've never spoken that before.
So you never
But I
done
was
any different?
not the one that you just spoke, but
Okay.
I'm like, I really want to respond to you. My body is going, okay, I want to respond to you in the same vibration that you just spoke it. And yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
That's what I mean. It sounds so ancient, you know. This is what I mean. It sounds like it is a language, obviously, but you know, it sounds like it's so embedded into the human body. It's like family's coming back. That's what's happening.
Yeah. I'm just going to read the comments in Facebook.
Okay.
And yeah, so let's see.
Any questions? You should ask for questions.
Yeah, any questions? Any questions? Tanya said, hello. Janet, hey, Janet.
Oh, hello, Janet.
She's actually Sharam's fiance.
Yeah.
It's definitely a learning experience as we each channel differently. Yeah, it's so true. Armella, it's like having a cheat sheet codes to a game. Yeah, it's true. Hey Gypsy, hey Bernie, I should say, hey Gypsy. Hey Carmela. Good feeling of enjoyment, says Hua Hey.
It's true though, you know, it don't have to be serious.
Beautiful. Pardon?
I said it's true. It doesn't have to be serious, you know. You know, this light is so beautiful that it keeps you happy. It really does.
Yes, it's so true. It is so uplifting. I mean, the vibrations, like the way I use it, like often for me anyways, it just comes through and I can tell it's trying to raise my vibration.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Love, thank you both. Says Arnella.
Many blessings, amazing.
Yes, and Gypsy Reiki Light. Bernie says thank you. Carmela says thank you. That was amazing. And Leslie says, oh, Lily, you're doing some of the hand gestures Donna Summer was doing in the song. I feel love with your friend when my friend was speaking.
I'm sharing the love and light.
This is an example of Sharam's light language activations. Yes, yay. Thank you both. You spoke so much love and your warrior goddess came out. Wow, says Janet. Oh, thank you.
No, it is true though.
I have a question. Am I understanding the language or interpreting? Oh, says Leslie.
Yeah. Am I what?
Yeah, so Leslie says, do you both know the words behind the language? And she also said, oh, I have a question. Am I understanding the language or interpreting? I guess what she meant is, can she understand, like, can we, or maybe she, understand what it is that we just said when we speak light language?
I believe it's true. I believe they can, you know, you can, everyone can. And it resonates from the purest words and the purest feelings. So that's why she might think that she just had a full-blown conversation and she can write it down on pen and paper now in English. It's because it's resonating and it's doing what it's doing. And this is what it is all about. So yeah, well done. Can you tell me what we said?
Yeah, because with light language, it's actually, it's meant to be received with your heart. And it's meant to be felt. It's not meant to be for your mind or to be analyzed either. So for me anyways, when I speak light language, if there are any messages that's coming through, because the way I use it is generally for healing and coding. And it's not really for channeling messages per se, but at times messages do come through. And for me, the way I receive message is I receive it as blocks of feelings, and then I interpret the feelings into words. So that's the
Yeah.
way I interpret mine, if there are anything to be interpreted. How about you? What's your experience? Because I believe you interpreted everything you said.
Yeah, I think it kind of at times, yeah, I do that, but
Yeah.
it's only been because I've been trained to do that sometimes. But I've always spoken in this ancient way, you know. I've always, even my English, you know, okay, I might sound like a Londoner now, but when I go into do my meditations and stuff, it's like a kind of a cosmic God voice comes through, you know, and it's really soothing, and it really puts you into wherever you wish to go, you know, whatever story is being broadcasted. So it helps. It really does help. It really does. And it makes me feel um, very home. I feel at home when I speak light language at times. Super at home. So yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's like connecting to your multidimensional self,
Yeah,
even,
it is.
right?
It's
Yeah.
like you've got a walkie-talkie and you're speaking like 2.2 million years ago. You know, you're speaking to your family members, going, "Hey, what's going on? You right? What's going on the planet? Google Adwa."
Or 2.2 millions later in the
Yes,
future.
exactly. We don't know. That's what I mean. This is
Yeah,
why
you
it's
don't
such a
know.
beautiful journey.
Yes.
It really
Yes.
is.
Yeah. Well, that was so much fun. But I wanted to point something out, which is interesting.
Oh,
Did you know that this event is actually supposed to happen an hour later? We actually started an hour earlier.
oh, what?
But you
It's
know
really,
what? What is so amazing is that we just connected, like meaning it's divine timing. Like I was under the impression that, oh, it's going to start soon, so I better connect with you.
yeah.
And you gave me the feeling of the same thing. So we actually
I know.
just got
Yeah,
online and start setting up,
we time warped.
right? And then I saw my calendar. I was like, it's like it's reminding me. It says, "Oh, in half an hour, you're having this this live with Sharam." I'm like, going, "Oh yeah, it's supposed to happen
Oh,
at 1
damn.
p.m. my time, EDT." But you know what? Everything worked out. Like it's all divine
Yeah,
timing, and yeah, I really enjoyed this session
yeah, me
with
too.
you. So thank you so much for coming on
It's an
and
honor.
spending the time with us. Thank you, thank you.
No, it
And
really is.
please remember to share your content if you would like to with us
Yeah,
on this
of
group.
course. And
Yes, and also,
I've. I'm sorry. Go ahead, carry on.
oh, sorry, no, I just want a reminder that also remember to put your website to under that particular link that I mentioned before, the post
Okay.
rather, the
Okay.
post.
Yeah.
Yeah, just under that post. So we keep it clean and it's easy for people to find each other there
Okay.
as opposed to the
Brilliant.
main. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
you were
Yeah.
saying?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What do I say? Oh yeah, I was saying that. Oh yeah, I've done some light language songs as well. I don't know if you heard of it. I sent it any to you. Yeah, did I?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you did.
Oh,
It was cool
oh,
because
okay. So yeah, I've got some. I've got
yeah,
quite a lot of them in all locked away. You know, waiting for the right moment to we have a
yeah.
light language radio station. You know, where everyone comes on and sings their songs, and they're like, "Yeah, this is it. This is transforming into a new era."
Yes.
So yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, definitely to manifest that. And to everyone out there, listen, for real, you know, believe in yourself and believe in your good frequency. No matter what people say around you, it's just a frequency which trying to dull you down, you know. So, you know, always rise and always have a good group of people who are going to speak honest truth around you. It's very important for everyone to feel comfortable, you know. And if someone's coming out right, they're only saying it because they love you. They're not saying it to hate you or to belittle you. They're saying it because they care about you and they just want the best for you. So yeah, I believe it's to try and get a good group of people around you so you can excel into the beautiful version that you wish to. So I just want to say that to everyone and say thank you for this beautiful moment. And I can't wait to join and do many more in the future.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you everybody for joining us and hanging out with us. Stay tuned, more will come. We're co-creating all of us together. Okay,
yes,
so remember, we are. Share your codes and light language with us as well. Okay. Please. Bye everybody.
Many blessings.
Bye, Sharam. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.